Alright, we're back, and today yesterday they released a new scope for the Mosin, which, well, I just realized I was starting this at the same place as last video, but they released a new scope for the Mosin, which is a little messed up, and I kind of want to show you guys in this video, because as of right now, it isn't patched. It should be relatively soon, but if you're watching closely, you'll see that the Mosin has no bullet drop with this sniper, or excuse me, with this scope, which is insanely overpowered. And I've been trying so hard to get a clip with it. I hit a 9-man Mosin swap feed, but ignore my accuracy right now. But wasn't recording, sadly, so don't have that saved, which I'm really bummed out about, because that was like the only clip I've hit in like the past 2 days, and probably would have been my best clip ever. Oh, really just going on a knifing spree here. But yeah, the fact that they haven't patched this yet is really overpowered, and I've kind of been abusing it, just because why not? Having literally 0 bullet drop is kind of insane, because you really don't have to adjust for anything. As long as you're pointing on their head, they will die, and if I can get someone that's kind of across the map to show you guys, I will. Just to prove my point here, which I'm not sure many people believe me, but even if you're watching just something like these normal distance clips, I'm not moving my scope at all to adjust for bullet drop, which is absolutely amazing. I really want them to keep it like this. Like, I know a lot of people don't like the zoom of the scope, but I personally am a huge fan of it. I don't know why I like these barely zoomed in scopes, or maybe I just like the fact that it has no bullet drop. Either one, really. But really been grinding with the Mosin like the past day, because I've been enjoying this so much, because it's not really me having to adjust for a bullet drop. As long as I'm accurate, I'm good, which, not being the most accurate right now, but oop, that's awkward. Which I'm not really being the most accurate right now. However, that was potentially a triple collateral that I just missed. Although there is times where I'm switching to other snipers just to go for clips, and I'm kind of adjusting for bullet drop anyways, so you'll see me hit some body shots and stuff, or just miss completely. But all is good. I'm not the best with this scope, mostly because of how little it zooms in, so you really have to adjust. Compared to, like, I think this is a 2x zoom, which is basically nothing compared to other scopes. And like, even when I was using like the SVTS for a bit, that scopes in so much. And if you guys are watching, like right here, here, I'll kill this guy. Never mind. Like, literally no bullet drop. Aim right on his head, always get a headshot. It's absolutely amazing. Which is why I've been grinding it so much, because when I am accurate, it's really fun to use, because it's nice having good accuracy and not having to worry about bullet drop, which I know it's extremely overpowered and kind of scummy that I'm using it so much, but it's in the game, so might as well have some fun with it. I don't know what that guy was doing. I don't want to say he's no clipping, but that was kind of suspicious. When your aim is on point, this thing is so much fun to use. So I would really recommend grinding a bit with this if you can. Sorry, trying to focus here some. I'm usually not able to commentate all that well when I'm sniping, just because my aim isn't the best with snipers just yet. Like, I'm still really used to being a competitive player and working on my aim slowly but surely. And switching between bullet drop and no bullet drop, I sometimes like try to adjust last second. It's just a little messed up, but we're working on it. I'm nowhere near an insane sniper in my opinion. I have so much more I can do better on, and I'm really inconsistent with sniping too, which kind of bothers me, but we're learning slowly. I've only really been sniping for about a week, like actively sniping and going for clips and things of the such, so I don't think I'm doing too bad. Right now we're 34-4 holding an 8 KD, which is pretty good. Oh, hello. That was kind of awkward. I'm expecting to hold a higher KD while sniping, because I play a lot more passively. There are times where I'll push into their spawns, but not always. I prefer to kind of chill back so I can see the entirety of the map. I messed up my mega jump like 3 times there. But yeah, I'd prefer to chill back and see the entirety of the map, especially when going for feeds. It helps if you can see more area. Although I can push into their spawn and go for like quick spawn trap feeds, but those are a little less common in my opinion. And plus, teammates will often spawn on you and ruin the spawn trap and everything, blah blah blah. So it really isn't too worth it a lot of the times. I kind of just hang back. But again, that entirely depends on the situation, what map and game mode and everything. But I mostly just play for spawn traps just because that's what I'm used to. And I know I could be doing better as far as lining myself up for potential clips. Ah, that was a little slow. So far the people are playing that are, well, excuse me, the people that are playing are kind of active with their kills, so it's going to be hard to get a feed or anything. And I don't use 5-man feed, so even if I do hit one, I'll have to get like a trick shot on the end or like get an SFG headshot or something along the lines. So it really isn't much of a feeding gun unless I can get a second Mosin. I really just died 3 times in a row. That was really bad. But unless I get a second Mosin, it really isn't worth trying to feed. Unless it's like Metro and I can sneak in like a collateral or a triple or something. Other than that, I don't use 5-man, so it isn't too worth it. As of right now, I'm kind of trying to see if I can get a 5-man feed plus a trick shot on the end, which I think would look really nice, or even like a 4-man. Just going for those trick shots on the end really adds a nice effect to it, in my opinion. And they're probably my favorite thing to actually go for, which is like 3 pieces, 4 pieces, 5 pieces, etc. Just because at the end, I feel like if you're not going for non-split feeds, it's a lot less frustrating. And when you just go for like a trick shot on the end, it feels a lot more rewarding when you hit it. And I think they look really nice. And they're really nice to edit too, in my opinion. So I do try to go for those a lot, and especially with the Mosin, because you're able to get off a lot of shots quickly. And if you can get off all your kills in a decent amount of time and still hit the trick shot, it looks really nice. Which is basically what I'm going for. Like I said, we have 3 kills here. We missed that shot, oh well. A little bit too much time in between to go for like a 360 or something, but... Ooh, that could have been a collateral. Damn. They got moved last second on me. But as of right now, our accuracy isn't too bad. That's a 3-man right there, but couldn't find anyone else. The lobby isn't super active, and their spawns are kind of wild right now because of how my teammates are laid out. So they're getting a lot of spawns over there by Siren. Which, if you guys don't know, it's kind of that sniping tower over at the right side of the map. If I can point it out here, that's Siren right there. But they're getting the spawn over there, which is kind of annoying because I don't think that's the best for a spawn trap unless you can catch them all peeking in the windows. Then it can be pretty good. But, oh no. Oh no. I'm just going to be bad at the game and take out the SFG. I feel kind of bad for that. But oh well. But yeah, if they're spawning over at Siren, it's kind of hard to spawn trap them because they get out of that initial building, they have so much room to move. So I try not to let them spawn there much, but when you're in public matches, not too much you can really do about it. The ideal spawn would be at Sniper's Nest, which is that building over there. Which, trying not to die real quick. That's a dead guy. Okay. Sniper's Nest is this building up there. Which is like the ideal spawn trap because they'll all kind of run up the ladder and funnel into that building. But again, this is public matches, and people in publics don't know how to properly spawn trap 9 out of 10 times. So I just kind of let them do their own thing. There's 4. Can we get 5? 5, but too bad. Got split. I would have to reload and get another kill anyway, so it's really hard to pull off like a 6-man or 7-man with just 1 Mosin if you're not getting any collaterals. Well, it's really a pain because you have to account for how long it takes for you to reload, and that's a few seconds in between, so for people not to get a kill for a few seconds is kind of rare. I'm just going for random shots. Playing really, like, I don't know, carelessly. Hello, what are you doing? And he still managed to kill me. That's my Discord, I apologize about that. But, playing really carelessly right now, just because I don't really care about my KD when I'm sniping. Not that I really care about KD anyways, but mostly just going for random, like, 360s, cross-map, things of the such. Just so I can have fun while doing this. I don't really take sniping all that seriously. Like, I try to go for clips, and trust me, I get frustrated when I'm missing clips and things of the such. Like, I definitely try when doing it. Did I just get a hit marker? Headshot? Excuse me? Okay. I try when I'm going for clips and everything, but, like, I try to have fun, because if I focus completely on clips, I'm really gonna get frustrated. Which is why I go for, like, those random shots and such, because hitting those random, like, cross maps is really rewarding, in my opinion. And it's definitely my preferred thing to do, because feeding can be really frustrating, because you're really just relying on nobody else getting a kill within the time that you are, which is really inconsistent. So it's not worth, in my opinion, just focusing on that. And initially I didn't like trickshotting at all, but after feeding for a while, it becomes kind of repetitive to get split on like a 5-man headshot feed. So like you lose a clip just because one person suicides or one person kills himself with a grenade or someone gets a lucky grenade kill cross map. Like there's so much that can go wrong when going for clips, especially feeds, that it just frustrates me a lot. So I try not to do it that much just to keep the game fun. But yeah, and I've been having so much fun with this Mosin. I keep bringing it up, but with the new scope, I don't know, the really like minimal amounts of zoom, I really like it for some reason. I don't know, I just think it looks really good. I know a lot of people don't like it, especially since the scope is currently broken. A lot of people want it changed, but I'm perfectly okay with this for as long as that it happens. And I honestly have enjoyed using the Mosin so much more, which I really never used it because, like, I would use it every now and then just for fun because it is one of the strongest snipers in my opinion. But from like a clipping standpoint, there's really not much you can do unless I want to suicide and pick up a second Mosin. There's not a ton I can do here, other than go for like 3 pieces. So, and those are by far, and I know I'm repeating myself, so I'm kind of just trying to keep on topic. Going for like 3 pieces and stuff are really, without a doubt, my favorite clips to go for, which I hit a lot of them, surprisingly. That's not good. And again, sorry, that's my Discord, not yours, in case you're worrying. Kind of forgot to turn on streamer mode, so that didn't happen. But I have been having a lot of fun clipping. It's been really frustrating, but like when I hit God, what's the word I'm looking for? When I hit high standard clips, it's so rewarding because I'm brand new to the scene, and to be able to hit clips that are standards of like paradox and things of the such, it's really entertaining. Just because I used to snipe back in Call of Duty, and when I quit Call of Duty, I was still like snipe on games, but never went for feeds on any games. And there wasn't really many games I played that had like a huge sniping community, other than PF really. So I've been focusing on that for like the past week or 2 maybe, and it's been going really well. And I think I've been doing really good, and I'm about to have 2 videos out on them, so look forward to that. Within the next 2 weeks, I think, just because of editing times and everything. But one of them is a really big video with another big YouTuber who I'm really excited to be working with, and he has been awesome in helping me in all of this. And I probably would not have started sniping if it wasn't for him, because he kind of encouraged me and kind of taught me what standards were and like what the current standards were, and giving me tips on how to go for better feeds or just everything in general. He's introduced me to a lot of the sniping community, and they've been more than welcoming. And I know they get a bad reputation because people just think it's cringy or like they're phase wannabes, but it's really not like that. A lot of the people in the sniping community are actually really chill, and a lot of like my competitive friends like them and everything. It's kind of mixed really well, which I'm surprised because I didn't think I would be taken well when coming into their community, just because of the long-standing pointless drama that goes on between competitive players and snipers. But it really has been welcoming, to say the least, and nobody has really treated me badly or given me any real problems. Obviously there's been like a lot of jokes thrown around just in good fun, but I haven't had any problems with anyone, and everyone's taken to, like, most people have just been surprised that a competitive player is willing to try out sniping, and especially join a team and everything. Which, I don't know, I find it pretty entertaining that nobody expects that, because it's kind of such a divide between the communities, which hopefully can stop soon. I really don't see why there is drama, because it's really 2 different things of skill. Like, the main argument I see is that sniping takes no skill, which is a complete lie, and they say trickshotting takes no skill, which is a complete lie. It's just 2 different things, and really people are being close-minded and kind of ignorant about the topic, which is why I never really had drama with snipers. I don't know. I had my own opinions on certain people, but sniping as a whole, I've always been a fan of. We dropped 116 kills. 117 kills. Got a last-second little laggy shot there, which I'm actually really surprised about. I did not expect to get that many kills with the Mosin in this game, but that is kind of insane. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. If you have made it this far, make sure you look out for those 2 videos I talked about, one with a bigger YouTuber and then a montage of just myself. But I will see you guys in the future, which will more than likely be tomorrow if I'm not lazy. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really just butchered that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.